Ever wondered why global influencer Klaus Schwab confidently stated by 2030 they will own nothing and be happy about it? Let's delve into the world of finance and the economy to unravel this mystery. Over the past decade, each state government in the United States has subtly amended its Uniform Commercial Code. These changes have led to a surprising shift. Real ownership of stocks, bonds, and real estate has been transferred to a global corporation for custody and care. The American citizens, once the true owners of these assets, now find themselves classified as mere beneficial owners. This shift was executed legally yet subtly by politicians who may not have fully grasped the implications of what they were voting for. The result? The ownership of significant wealth has been transferred to an anonymous global corporation. But how does this affect the everyday citizen? Let's consider this. The global corporation, now the official owner of these assets, often bundles them together and places them into large derivative trades. Each trade contains thousands of real estate deeds or thousands of stock certificates or bonds. To maintain the value of these trades, a sort of lien is given to the organizations investing in them. Here's where it gets tricky. For instance, when an individual homeowner pays off their mortgage, it's a cause for celebration, right? However, if the deed to that real estate is part of one of these global trades, it is not released. Instead, it continues to be part of the derivative trade. Complicating matters further, the American Institute of CPAs is transitioning from United States accounting standards to foreign global accounting standards. The reasoning? The ownership of assets is now controlled by a global corporation, and the accounting and ownership need to be reported differently than if owned by US organizations and citizens. The complexity deepens. The US Congress has voted to change the ownership of commercial bank account deposits. Now the depositor is relegated to the status of an unsecured creditor, essentially receiving an IOU from the bank. To add insult to injury, the following year, US Congress voted to change the US bankruptcy laws. Now, if a commercial bank fails and declares bankruptcy, the first to be paid are the derivative holders, and the last to be paid, if there's anything left, are the depositors. Through these combined legal processes, US legislators and politicians have, perhaps unknowingly, voted away the ownership of their wealth, pensions, and assets. They've handed it over to foreign interests of unknown origin via a global corporation. In a nutshell, the subtle changes in laws and financial regulations have led to a significant shift in asset ownership. The citizens have been relegated to the status of beneficial owners and unsecured creditors, leaving the real ownership and control of assets in the hands of a global corporation. This shift is not only transforming the financial landscape, but also redefining the concept of ownership as we know it. The question is, are we ready for this new world order?